What's up, everyone? How are you guys doing? Welcome to another Monday. My word, it feels like the weekend hasn't even begun yet. But it's because I've been working pretty hard lately. These past few days have been quite crazy, but damn, they've been crazy. So I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that we've been kind of working on over the past few days. But also, it's so good to see some familiar faces here again. We've got Mr. Mojez213, one of our winners of a O-Light giveaway. He's tuned in for today. We've got MAL Photography from the UK. We got Venig Forster. We got Sam and Gore all the way from Canada. We got Peter Cornelius. We got the crew pulling in. We got 59 people in already, and we have literally just begun. Well, everybody, welcome to the weekly little Rome Overlanding live stream update. And it's a really busy time at the moment. There's a lot of things going on all at the same time. So we're going to try and walk through some of the cool, exciting things that have been happening, some of the big announcements that have been happening, because things are starting to happen quite quick, guys. Things are starting to happen quite quick. Whoa, let's see who's all joined in now. Marlon Forbes, Reino Opperman, we got Frikkie Visser here, Yanaka Pereira, we got Tsepo Tsogan, we got Roberto, Bellido, always trying, man. Taranga Atepetu, Gustavo Martins de Cruz, House of People from Mozambique. We got ON4VRT from Belgium. We got VOSK Dlamini, Evening All, Eswatini greets you. Got Mr. Sean Simon, Chris Gibb, Jonathan Acosta, hello from Costa Rica. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so awesome to see all the friendly faces from all around the world. It always blows my mind. David Gotero from Italy. Joe Blacksum. Arno Eberzon. Lekker, awesome to be here. Vainan van Tonda, John Taylor, Supercars. We got Soft Off-Roading. Oh, is it Soft Off-Roading there? Soft Roading the West. All the names, all the social media names, all of the things. Guys, I need to... look at Mr. MAL Photography picking up the shiny new things here. Don't worry, we'll get to that. We'll talk about that at another time. But right now, there's some other things. Guys, you guys have, I'm sure, look, I know not all of you are on Instagram, but I know a lot of you are on Instagram. And you guys would have known that there's been some really cool campaign stuff going on with Garmin lately, with the hashtag Do What You Love campaign that they've been doing, and the hashtag Team Adrian. Guys, you've pulled up big time. You guys have been posting, you guys have been committed to it, you guys have been representing Team Adrian. It's been so crazy to see. And I'm just going to read a couple more of the kind of comments here. We got Cameron Fairhurst saying, "Hey," we got Marco Gribb, Erich Bagaror, hi, Easy E from They Rocked Up. Is this live? Yeah, this is always live. From Bucharest, Danny DeToy, hey legend. We got Nils Werner, hi from Germany. Got some love for the Jimny there, some sadness for the Jimny there. So guys, look, I just want to show you a little bit of what's been happening with the Garmin campaign and the hashtag Team Adrian. And for this live stream, I'm replacing the hashtag iRoam shout out to all the shout outs of everybody who's entered this Garmin competition so far. We've got Kimmy Nichols with their VW Amarok out in the Kalahari. We've got Dust and Diesel Overlanding also rocking up. Guys, this whole campaign, and honestly, it's been like an energy booster for me lately. This Garmin SA campaign has been all about hashtag Do What You Love. And you guys sending through your photos has honestly, it's motivated me to push harder and represent you guys and your passions even more than ever before. We've got Mr. Marlon Forbes 20 here doing a little bit of a flex there. Now, guys, go through the chat and see the people who these photos belong to in this chat. That is called community, guys. That is something that I could never have hoped to have, and I'm really proud of what we've managed to accomplish with Rome Overlanding and the whole community. We've got the Lada Adventure, we've got That Average Kid, we've got Axel Cartwright, we've got Suzuki SJ413ZA, we've got some new submissions as well here from Rudo Swan, some beautiful pictures as well, guys. Tracks and Travel, Rollboss Overland. We've got Bushtech aluminium canopies coming in here with a little bit of a sneaky, sexy shot of their Hilux there. We got Cars and Cook all the way from Spain. I mean, guys, this competition is for South Africans only, but we've got people rooting for Team Adrian all the way from Spain. And I expect nothing less from my audience. You guys are pretty awesome. We've got Epic Lux SA. Oh, Mr. Frikkie Visser. Now, you guys have seen Frikkie Visser in the chat. You know he's your man when it comes to insurance and organizing specialized 4x4 insurance for your travels and for your shows, and or for my show at least. But for your expeditions and all of that stuff. He is the man. But look at that, living the lifestyle. We've got Bowers Odyssey here, always entering and really engaged with the Rome kind of audience, and any competitions and stuff we do. We have got, sorry that the writing is very small, we got SM Travel and Adventures up there on Sani Pass, Scooby Snack. We've got 4-wheel drive puzzlers, and we've got a little Leedale Seidel with a little Jimny next to a very big train. So we got little Mr. Africa Overlander there. There's the little Prado hiding in the bushes. But every one of these posts, guys, shows your guys' passion for what we do, and why I think it's really awesome that Garmin has taken our outdoor passion very seriously. I mean, they make products like the Garmin Overlander and the InReach Mini and things like that. Like they are dedicated to making products for us and our outdoor lifestyle, and their watches and all of that stuff. So I think it's really cool to finally be part of the kind of mainstream when it comes to 4x4 and overlanding stuff. I think it's super cool. And I'm really proud of all of you guys who've entered and done this. The competition is still got a long way to go. So if you haven't entered yet, best you do it. Let me show you. Oh, wait. First, we got to look at this photo. First of all, Mr. Rolf and his FJ75 Cruiser. Then we've got Mr. Blaine. I wonder where is Mr. Blaine today, because I have not seen him in the chat yet, but having a great old time in his Jimny over there. So, guys, it's been very, very cool. We got Hein Ellerbeck sending his stuff there. We've got Rolf busy spamming me on WhatsApp because he's telling me he's late for the live stream and he's got no respect for our needs. Mute. There we go. So, guys, it's been an overwhelming response. Honestly, it really has. So, I want to just read through a little couple comments here quickly because I see there's been a lot going on here. We've got Archie Makua saying what's up. We got Peter Cronier saying hello. We got Hoodie R6, how's it from Cape Town. Ian Thompson saying hello. Mark G, love your channel, man. What do you think of the upcoming Grenadier vehicle? I think we're going to need a whole episode on the Grenadier. We got Willem Swanepoel going hashtag Team Adrian for sure, man. Tanzil Akbar, how good is the Mitsubishi Pajero? We'll chat about that a little bit later. Wrangler love, Jimny love. So MAL saying, I'm keen to get connected with Rome Overlanding UK community and getting a vehicle. Awesome. Jason Boylan in the house. Hello from Oregon. Rome Erez Janiel. Thank you. Can you upload and submit more than one photo? Axel, well, I mean, I'm not too sure if that's going to give you more entries, how that necessarily works. I think I don't know how the algorithm works, but I would say I don't know how much about the whole thing I can say. So I would just say upload another photo, but maybe keep another one in the bank. Neil van Rensburg saying, how's it, bud? Dustin Diesel, Overlanding team watching. Awesome. Glad to have you here. When is Mr. Blaine going to show off his new Ford in the bush? That is a very good question. Salmon Go says the watch color pops. It's an addictive color, man. It's an addictive color. I was playing around with a couple different colors, and when it looks good on your skin, it looks good on your skin. So, hey, Hein Ellerberg is here. Says, hey, Karma 7, hi from the UK. We got from Portugal. We got some more love. Ooh, guys, awesome. Well, let me play a little video for you guys who don't know about the Garmin SA competition yet, because you can stand a chance to win yourself one of the latest Garmin watches. And I think if you're in South Africa, this is definitely something you don't want to miss out on, because they're a real treat. So hopefully I'm about to click on the right video. Hey guys, it's Adrian Abrahams here, and you know that I am a big lover of 4x4 and overlanding and being outdoors in general. I'm not afraid of getting out there, getting dirty, and enjoying my passion and doing what I love. And I want to encourage you guys to join in this campaign with Garmin SA and post a photo using the hashtag #DoWhatYouLove and hashtag Team Adrian. And I want you guys to root for Team Adrian, for overlanding, for 4x4ing, for everything that we love. And let's show them what we're made of. By using the hashtag #DoWhatYouLove and being part of hashtag Team Adrian, you're going to stand a chance at winning one of Garmin's latest outdoor watches. This is something you do not want to miss out on, so please enter now. So you could see the kind of fun that we've been getting up to lately, and I actually see Christine is actually in the chat right now. She works with Garmin, so if she says the more entries the better, the more entries the better. So Axel, I hope that answers your question. But guys, yeah, you guys were asking, you were saying, please Adrian, please go out one more time with the Jimny and do something cool. I'm just going to say that's been done. We went out and we did something cool. And let me just give you a little sneaky peek over here of what went up. So you guys have seen this photo. Okay, wait. We've got a super chat from Super Chat Master himself, Robert Portelli, who, if you do not know Robert Portelli, he's the person who tells everybody in the chat to like the video. So by him, that's how he's trained me. He knows now that if he gives me €2, I'm going to ask you guys to like the video. This is a bit of a Pavlov's dog situation going on here. Okay, so Axel is asking more info on the watch. What features does it have? Can I use it for flying? Axel, look, the official launch is still coming. So you're going to have to wait to hear about the watch that is going to be one. So there's still some exciting stuff coming. So that's why I'm saying don't, just hang 10. It's really hard to talk about it when I've got Christine is watching me and I've signed papers and there's embargoes and there's all of these things. All I can tell you guys is that it's really going to be awesome, and just stay tuned. And so let's look at some of the pictures from this past weekend, because we got up to some nastiness. This is Rolf's FJ75, and as you can see, the mud there is just absolutely insane. And we took a couple nice little photos out there. We were playing around at his clay mine, which is just guaranteed huge amounts of fun. But now something that's going to be different with this video, and something that I haven't done before, is that, well, we have done it before, but just not like this, guys. We haven't had this level of variety of vehicles in a Rome episode. And this is, I'm really excited about this, because this is what I want the future of Rome to be like. So you guys are going to be getting a little sneak peek from this next episode into like the future of Rome, which I think is going to be really, really cool. So we've got the Bush Tech Hilux was there as well. And it's gonna be, yeah, no. We had way too much fun, guys. I mean, look at the scenery. Look at and that is swampy and muddy. The cars were filthy. It was a massive amount of fun. So all I'm gonna say is, stay tuned. Look out on social media around the 9th of July. I mean, that's just a couple more days, so you don't have to wait super long, but there's going to be more stuff coming up and kind of ramping up towards the final giveaway day. So just stay tuned, guys. It's an Instagram and Facebook and Twitter competition. So if you want to enter, you're going to need to enter on those platforms. Okay, you post your picture, you tag Garmin South Africa, you use the hashtags do what you love, and then you use the hashtag Team Adrian, and you are in. And then just kind of stay tuned on what's happening and developing with that whole process. And yeah. Cool things await, guys. Cool things await. Oh, wait. I see I've skipped someone's chat. Sorry, buddy. Bhupendra Singh. Hello from India. After watching your videos, I've developed an interest in buying a Jimny. That is awesome. Welcome to the show. Sorry, the big shiny blue super chat was very distracting. Guaranteed way to get my attention, though. Oh, there's Blaine. Blaine. You are late, buddy. You are late. Okay, guys, we're just gonna show this for Blaine again, just one more time, because shame he missed it. So Blaine, this is what you missed out on this weekend. I'm just gonna leave this photo of this Land Cruiser here. And I'm going to leave a photo of this Land Cruiser and this Jimny over here. And a photo of this absolutely filthy Hilux over here. And another absolutely filthy Jimny and Hilux there in the swamp. So it was a very funny situation where I was actually on the phone and I'm trying to call Blaine. And I'm like, Blaine, how do I turn off the traction control? But there was no signal. So I'm trying to phone him. And I didn't get a hold of him, and then he'd phone me, and all of that stuff just never worked out. Alan Ball, just in time. Apparently, Alan Ball is just in time, but you've missed quite a bit. So, okay, you guys want to know what's been happening? There's a very suggestive title to this video, and it says "Bye Bye Jimny," and a lot of things have happened today. I've had people come and pick up things that I've been selling off the Jimny. And I got a message, I think it was last night, from a guy who was like, I'm going to buy your Jimny. And I was like, okay, cool. I mean, a lot of people tell me that they're going to buy my Jimny. And then he was like, cool, I'm doing all the paperwork. Okay, cool, I need this information from you. And things are just kind of happening. So, I think by the end of this week, there's going to be no more Jimny, guys. So today I spent the entire day with the help of my dad, taking off the roof rack, cleaning the roof rack, cleaning the car, cleaning all the accessories, just kind of neatening everything up and getting it ready for its new home. And, for those of you who don't know, the roof rack and all of that stuff's being sold separately. So now that's been cleaned up for the new owner, and the rooftop tent's been sold separately, and that's been cleaned up for the owner. And so it's kind of like the Rome Jimny has just kind of fractured into a million little pieces and is being lovingly shared across South Africa right now. So I wish I had a little chime of sad music to play, but let's have a moment of silence for the Jimny. But so much cool stuff is going to happen. So I'm sad, but at the same time, I'm pumped for what's to come. I'm super pumped for what's to come. Let's see. I feel like I added an extra thing here to click on, and I want to click on it, but I don't know what it is. So we're going to take a gamble. What is it? No, actually I know what it is. Okay, so a little bit of a reminder for you guys. Wait, what's happening here? Okay. What are you replacing the Jimny with? So if you are not aware of what the Jimny is going to be replaced with, you've missed out on quite a few episodes of live streams, videos, all sorts of things. I've even test driven the vehicle that I'm going to be replacing the Jimny with. We got Jacques Ferry, hello from Georgia, a bit late but made it. Welcome to the show, man. Heinz Hambrock, what camera and lens are you using when filming your vlogs? So that is a much more complicated question now than it used to be. I use 2 different cameras, and I use like 5 or 6 different lenses depending on what's what. But right now, and I'd actually like to get some feedback from you guys, I'm using a new setup for the live stream. I have a new microphone here, and I'm using a different camera. So I don't know if it's any better or worse, or you can't really tell the difference. It would be cool to know. Then we got Mr. Sean Simon saying, but I really hope the deal goes through. Me too. We're going to find out everything tomorrow, whether it's going to be finalized or not. And then Richard Jute, are you selling the fridge? I need one for the Defender. No. Well, I've sold my old fridge. I sold my old fridge. I'm a National Lunar man all the way now, so there's no going back. Bye-bye. Bye other fridge. The guy who's buying the Jimny wants to buy the fridge with it, so I made a deal for him. Axel Cartwright, Rome 2.0, you are dead on it, buddy. That's going to be awesome. What's the new owner's YouTube channel, lol? Well, that'll be up to him, man. Put it this way, I'm pretty sure whoever buys that Jimny would get some views, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, it takes a lot of effort to make a YouTube channel successful, and it takes a lot of work to dedicate my life to making content. So it's a full-time job, and it is not very financially rewarding. So it's a tricky one. MAL Photography, over 100 people in the chat. Can you believe it? It's like people want to see me sell the Jimny or something. Shubham Goyal says, well, it's a Hilux, I believe. You are correct. It is a Hilux. Gustavo Martins, the Cruise, better for sure. Heinz Hambrock, great mic. Can't hear any hissing. Well, that is fantastic because I paid a fortune for it. And this is the new microphone that's going to be used in a lot of the new videos. So hopefully it's good. I've got to get used to it though. Hein Ellerbeck says, new chapter, damn autocorrect. No worries, but Matchbox Fahrer, hello from Germany. I'm from Florida in the US. Yeah, you know what? It really sucks for the guys like in the States and in Europe and things like that now, with like not being able to get Jimnys, A, in the States at all, and then B, in Europe with the sales of the Jimnys like going away. For a lot of people, the only way that they could really enjoy the Jimny was through my videos and, you know, through other people's videos and things like that. And I do feel bad about that, not being able to do that anymore. But at the same time, you know, I do have my own needs and my own kind of aspirations, and I can't also just sacrifice my entire life for people who want to just see the car that I drive. You know, there's a lot of more people out there who support me for what I do, for the trips I go on. They support my videos and the art that I create and all of those things, and they deserve to see new content and to see new builds and new ways to do things. So, you know, it's a big reason for pushing forward with something new. Nisingani Fumulani says, maybe you should make an episode of the best places you've visited with a Jimny. I actually have a video like that. I actually did it for the 50,000 subscriber recap video. Let me see if I can pull that up quick, because that was really awesome. And you know what? Funny enough, it was one of those videos that really didn't get many views at all, but it was awesome to make. I actually don't even know where it is anymore. I'd have to ask one of my... oh, here it is. Here it is. I'll pop it in the chats for you guys. You can watch it later. How's about that? Okay, so then we... where were we? ML photography, sound and camera quality is great. Audio is crystal clear. Okay, that's awesome. I was really nervous about it because normally I use the podcasting mic, and now I'm going to show you I have this weird sausage. I have a sausage now. You can't really see it. It's hiding away. Oh gosh, whatever. I've disrupted the balance of life. Okay. Okay, now I hope I haven't broken it. I just wanted to show you my sausage. Jade187, hello, sorry for being late. Hope you're doing well. Everything is hunky-dory here, Jade. Blaine Forster, hit that like button. 110 Defender viewers. You do a great job with content. Keep it coming. Definitely will do. Robert Portelli, only 29 likes. Guys, come on, you can do it. Hit the like button. We got Gustavo Castello. Hello from Argentina. Hear about the 2021 F-150 Power Boost 700-mile range. We don't get the F range of Ford trucks out here. They're beautiful trucks, they really are. I don't know if I'm a Ford guy though. I don't know. I leave that to Blaine. Blaine can be the Ford guy. Gustavo, they can import from a Japanese site called Be Forward and import. Any type of vehicle. Oh, look, I don't know. I know that certain countries you can't import a vehicle that's under 25 years old, and it's just like major kind of rules around that. Amy McMillan says, we love you, Adrian. Well, I love you too. Jade187, 115 viewers, smash that like button. It's sad that the Jimny is going, but the Hilux is badass. The Hilux is badass. And the build is going to go quite quick because, guys, you know what I mean? It's Rome Overlanding, you know. I can't have a stock vehicle for too long. It's just one of those things. Once it arrives, the accessories and the modifications, they need to happen. They need to happen. Everything needs to be modified. Everything has to have something on it that shouldn't probably be there. That's what makes it fun. I really like the Jimny, but I like older off-roaders, like the Pinzgauer from Sterpuch. There's a lot of German going on there. The TD Tim, how's it from Joburg, Sam and Gore. Would you consider doing life vlogs as well as overlanding together? You know what? If I would do that, I would do that if I moved out of the city and I moved to like a farm or something, and I just like went to go live in the bush. Then I'd do life vlogs, and I'd be like, hey guys, these are my chickens, and you know that's my dog and my goat, and yeah, I would do that. But I work so much. That if I had to film everything all the time, I'd go absolutely crazy. I need to have the time of not filming and not working and then being creative and getting to have fun. We've got here Andres Suarez. Hi, my friend. You have created a huge community of Jimny followers, included myself. I'm waiting for a Jimny automatic in Europe. This is a great machine. You know what? The past week, honestly, the past week of driving my Jimny has been some of the most fun that I've had with it. And it kind of breaks my heart a little bit knowing that it's getting sold and that it's going to a new home. But after chatting to the new owner or, you know, potential owner and everything, like I think it's going to go to a really good home. You know, I think it's going to be well loved and well enjoyed, and that's all I can kind of ask for, you know. It's a kind of weird thing when you make when you spend so much time working on a vehicle, you develop like a connection to it. And then when you are coming up to the point of wanting to sell the vehicle, you tell yourself all the bad things about it to justify the selling of the vehicle, to get rid of it. So it's like it becomes this really kind of like negative, toxic space when you're getting ready to sell your vehicle. And then once you've sold it, all you can think about is all the amazing things you did in it and all the awesome memories. So it's a really kind of tricky mental space, but you know what? All I can do is hold thumbs that the next person who owns the vehicle has just as much, or if not more fun than I had in it, and that the next vehicle that I have, I maintain having that amount of fun and keeping you guys entertained. Gustavo, I can supply you with the chickens, buddy. Deal. What do you think about the Chinese buckies for overland? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Chinese vehicles because they just, a lot of the designs, they copy a lot of the other vehicles. So I would rather have something that's like originated from within itself. Love from Pakistan. I wish to visit Africa, from Muhammad Usman Akram. We got Vanna Lagrange. Ford equals Santon truck. Hilux equals overland truck. Hey, I think Blaine would be very disappointed with that statement, but he does cruise around in that 10-speed auto way too relaxed, so I think I agree with you. Alan Ball, I have a supercab Hilux, but it's not 4x4. Now, Alan, I don't understand why people buy a Hilux that isn't 4x4. Isn't like the whole point of buying a Bucky is to 4x4? Don't know. Cruiser 244. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Cruiser 244. Alan Ball, conversation is available. When I was in the market for a new daily, I was considering the Jimny, especially since it would have better fuel consumption than a 3-litre Hilux, for sure. Archie Makua, once you go Ford, you'll never go Toyota. Is it? Okay, don't worry. We're gonna have our Ford Toyota battle. It'll come. Don't worry, guys. We haven't started yet. I'm not a Toyota owner yet, so I'm gonna allow a little bit of playing around there. But once I join the Toyota tribe and all of those things happen, then I've got to start getting a bit defensive about the vehicle. That's just how it goes. Gustavo, I had a single cab that I converted to 4-wheel drive. I love a single cab 4-wheel drive. Yeah, and that's sad. I could never see myself selling my Samurai. Now, Jan, I can see myself buying a Samurai. So don't worry. The future is bold and bright. But I think it's also some cars just leave an imprint on you, and you always want it again. So we got My Own Pulse. We've got Hello from Thailand. So dope to hear that you chose Hilux for your next build. It's so popular in my country, and I hope you enjoy your ride, and I'm sure that it will inspire so much more people here. I think so too, man. I think so too. Axel, I left the same way when I sold... I felt the same way when I sold my Bucky. Move on with the Defender. Yeah, and especially your Bucky, you really put a lot of work and stuff into it, and... It's funny, whenever I think of you, I think of that red Bucky. I don't even think of the Defender yet. So that's what's going to happen to a lot of people with me. We got Delport Botma. How's it from Tabazimbi? And welcome to the Toyota tribe. Have you seen the Ineos Grenadier? Looks like it will be an overlanding beast. I got in the next days. My driving license. Cool. Are you German? Okay. Nice to see some conversations going on here. Oh gosh, Blaine need to buy a man car. Ford is for kids that play remote control cars. Oh gosh. Sam and Gore, what model watch are you wearing? I'm currently wearing the Garmin Instinct. Shubham Goyal, Toyotas are reliable machines. I own Toyota Innova myself. Used to drive Hilux in Laos. Hello, is the Jimny sold? Regards from Panama, Central America. Jose M, the Jimny is very, very, very close to being sold. We just paperwork away. Just a small mountain of paperwork away. Gary Coite. Gary, I'm sorry for butchering your surname. Hello from Texas, sir. Really enjoy your videos. What's the furthest distance that you think you'll go? So far, I haven't gone too far. I think my next step that I really want to push far is I want to go to Tanzania. That's the next step, and then we'll see from there. You know what a good car is? When you see terrorists using them. I only see them using Toyotas. That's not... funny enough, somebody commented on one of my Jimny videos and said, only terrorists drive this car. And I was just thinking, I don't think a Jimny is a very efficient vehicle for terrorists to use. It's very small. You can't fit a lot of people on it. So it's a very small band of terrorists. Peter Cornelius, keeping the Mini Max Tracks. No, I'm not. I'm trying to find somebody who wants to buy a set of Mini Max Tracks. Anybody who wants to buy a brand new set of Mini Max Tracks, please get in touch with me. I haven't even used them for a single recovery yet. They've been there on the wall and they've been on the back of the wheel, and I've used it to level out the tent. And then we got Ayush Kare. I just love your Jimny. Maybe if you were not traveling for videos and had not to carry that amount of camera gear, it would have been just perfect. Look, then all right, then I wouldn't have bought the Jimny. You know what I mean? So it's one of those, it's like a catch-22. Sorry to say, hey, sorry for being late. Haha, yes, a Jimny is awesome, but space is a problem. This is why I have the Grand Vitara. Bucky is an awesome overlanding vehicle. From Clinton. Gustavo Blaine. Okay, guys, I want to do a little... I've got to do a little bit of homework here for you guys. Okay. I may have mentioned it in the beginning, but I'm not too sure. But for all of the winners from last week's giveaway, the Olight giveaway, because obviously for some of you who may have not have tuned in last week, we did the giveaway live on the live stream, and I've sent off everyone's gifts. And actually Ev Saunders sent a message today on Instagram, and he said he had received his already, so that's super cool to know. James, please let me know when yours arrives in Kenya. I'm really hoping it makes it all the way there. And then also, guys, remember that this is available as a podcast. So if you do feel like listening to this later on, or, once the live stream moves over to Patreon only, you'll only be able to listen to the weekly live streams over podcast unless you are a patron. So that's just a little reminder, that is going to be happening pretty soon, especially with the Jimny getting sold soon, especially with the new vehicle coming up soon. I would say we are 1 or 2 more live streams away from going Patreon only, unless it's a sponsored live stream. There are potentially 2 sponsored live streams in the works. So you guys should kind of brace yourselves for some more giveaways and things like that coming up in the future. So it's going to be really, really cool. If the Patreon gets big enough, we might even do Patreon only giveaways. So some of those live streams, I will sponsor giveaway things for myself. I won't get things for free from sponsors. I will give things away. So just a little reminder about the cool things that are to come. So if you guys are looking to find out a little bit more information about the Patreon situation and the change over to Patreon, I'm leaving the little link there, because I'm loving our live streams, and I'd love for it to keep that intimacy and to keep all of that stuff going forward, that we can just take some time and just chat about the build coming up and, all the problems and things that are going on. And then only every now and then do we have a kind of public live stream where everyone can tune in, and we have sponsors and all of that stuff on board. Let's have a little look in the questiones over here. How far have you gone in only one go, only stopping for fuel? Gone in one go, only stopping for fuel. In my previous vehicle, I could go 1,000 kilometers on one tank. That was in my Amarok. I had the 90 kilowatt turbo diesel Amarok, and I had no accessories on it. So I could do 1,000 kilometers on 80 liters. It was pretty crazy, I'll be honest with you. Are you going to drive to Germany in the future? I mean, I would love to drive to Germany in the future. I'd love to tour around Europe. I'd love to tour around for sure. I don't know when that'll happen exactly. Neil van Rensburg says, why don't you go back to your roots, buddy? Buy an Amarok and join me. I love the Amarok, man. I do. I just think that the Hilux has a bigger, aftermarket, kind of area. There's just more stuff available for the Hilux, and I'm a liker of stuff. Vanna Lagrange should have used the Max Tracks in Makati Pans, lol. I didn't own them then. That's why I bought the Max Track Minis after that. If I had those, then that wouldn't have happened. Robert Portelli, what do you think about the new Grenadier? Okay, you guys are not going to let this Grenadier thing go. Okay, here's my thoughts on the Grenadier. How much time do we have? We've got 22 minutes. I think the Grenadier is ugly. I think mechanically everything is going to be great. I think they could have just been more creative than just make a bad copy of the Defender. I don't think it improves on the look of the original Defender, and I know a lot of people are just loving it because it's not the new Defender. But honestly, I think they could have done something a little bit better. I mean, just look at the Jimny, for example, and how like the Jimny's design and all of those things. Yeah, it pulls inspiration from the Defender. It pulls inspiration from the Geländewagen. It pulls inspiration from the Samurais of old. But at the same time, it still is something that's new and fresh, and that's really eye-catching. And I just think the Grenadier just looks weird to me. There's something going on in the front of that car that just doesn't make sense for my eyes. And I don't know. I'm sure they've got some incredible designers working on that vehicle and, you know, some top-notch engineers and all of that stuff, but there's just something about it that just doesn't tick my boxes. But I think as in terms of it being a proper off-roader, yeah, it's going to tick those boxes, man. It's going to be great, and I really think it's going to be a fantastic vehicle. I just think it's far from done. I think, say for example, like look at the Cybertruck, for example, the Tesla Cybertruck. I feel like Elon Musk is just pulling wool over people's eyes. I don't even think that's the real Cybertruck. I don't think it's going to look like that. I think it's just like a marketing ploy to make like, hey guys, let's see if we can sell people a brick. And then when the vehicle actually is released and it actually starts getting driven and things like that, it's going to look completely different. And it's like, I'm sure he's playing on that expectation versus reality of like, oh, let's make them think they're going to get this. And then all of a sudden, boom, they get this thing. And it's like, whoa. I kind of think that's what's happening on that side of things. But I just think right now, honestly, you guys are going to hate me for this, but I'd rather have a new Defender than... I'd rather have the look of the new Defender with the ethos of the Grenadier than have the Grenadier. But yeah, also, let's see here. Let's see what you guys say. There's lots of German going on here. Oh, do you like... Sam, how funny is this? So I'm reading Sam's comments. I'm like, there's so much German going on here because I'm seeing saying like jet skiing and ATVing and kayaking, and I'm like, what are these words? Jet skiing, no. ATVing, I used to have ATV and I loved it, and I think that's actually why I got into 4x4ing and stuff. Kayaking, I've always wanted to do. I just think I'm a bit wobbly at the moment, and I'm working really hard at my exercise and stuff to not be wobbly so that I can kayak. But I'm going to start doing a little bit of mountain biking, I think. I'm chatting to Rolf about it. I want to start doing some other stuff that's a bit more physical with my life, you know, not just sitting behind the wheel of a car all the time. Kevin Penaglia, I have the same watch, quickly became addicted to it. It's pretty badass, I won't lie. You better just wait and see what's coming up though. My dream was to travel to Japan from Pretoria. My word. Well, my dream is to travel to Mongolia from Joburg. So, I mean, that's basically the same thing. I can see Axel he's got some rage building there. What the new Defender should have been with some mild styling adjustment, Land Rover has lost its way big time. Yeah, Land Rover's been off the plot since the Discovery 3. They kind of, after the Discovery 3, the wheels fell off. I think they forgot that they were called Land Rovers, and they just became Mall Rovers. Same goes with the new G-Class, yeah. But speaking of the G-Class, I mean, at least in places like Australia, you can buy the single cab ute version, and it's still a monster, and it's still super reliable, and it's got an incredible payload, and the motor's insane, and it's just like, so there are, that heritage is there somewhere, but you just can't access it everywhere. Blaine, it's funny, also had a Jimny, now have the Hilux, and also got stuck in the pans. Don't tell Adrian. Van, I think the thing is, if you haven't been stuck in the pans, you haven't truly experienced the pans. I don't advise getting stuck in the pans, but sometimes the pans just happen to you. Please try to make a review video on an Indian brand car, Mahindra Thar, for off-roading. Maybe. I don't know. Guys, you have to remember, I'm not an automotive journalist. I'm a guy with a camera that loves traveling, and I just kind of share my experiences of what I'm going through with you guys, and you kind of join along and do all of that stuff together. So maybe one day, as my career kind of grows And as my reputation grows and as my personality and all those things grow, then companies will want to get in touch with me and say like, hey, come and try our car, or, come and do this. And maybe stuff like that will happen in the future. But for right now, so many things to do, so many plans. Cruz is saying, I miss Botswana. I travel to Pandamatenga once a week. Love driving between Nata and Pandamatenga, all the wildlife. Oh man, you're taking me back there. So when Blaine and I went to Botswana, from Elephant Sands, I had to drive back to Nata along the highway early in the morning to go and get signal so I could upload my posts for the campaign I was working on at the time. And it was just one of those things, that drive in the morning with the golden light coming up and the elephants next to the highway. It was just like, what is this country? It's just insane. You just can't explain it to anybody. It's such a unique experience. I really want to go back to Botswana and keep going and exploring there. Mr. Axel Cartwright says, with regards to mountain biking, I know a great trail in Johannesburg, and yeah, I won't be buying any Land Rover besides a Defender. If I wanted another 4x4, it's the D-Max. D-Max is a solid choice, man. So look, when it comes to mountain biking, yeah, I don't even know if my mountain bike can even hold me anymore. I mean, I bought my mountain bike. No, put it this way. Let's make a correction there. My dad bought my mountain bike when I was like 16. And I think I used it 3 times. So I know that Rolf's mine has got some nice flat, dirty surfaces for me to just go and pedal around on and just really be bad at mountain biking. Because let's be honest, it's going to be really bad in the beginning. Let's see here. We've got Alan Ball. How did you get into 4x4ing, and where did you go for advice? So I stumbled upon 4x4ing through like videos like Andrew St. Pierre White and things like that when I was looking to buy a vehicle. It's a couple different ways I kind of got into it. It's a long story. I can link you to a video where I talk about the whole thing. But there is a video there somewhere. Oh, look at this. We are on long enough for Mr. Mark Cooper to join us all the way from Australia. Mate, good to see you. How you going, mate? We got Neo Moselane saying, would you consider a high-performance sports car as an additional vehicle? And if so, what car? No one has ever asked me that question. High-performance sports car. My brain immediately goes to the Audi RS6 station wagon. Because I think that's the one. That's the one. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really a sports car kind of guy, I'll be honest with you. Maybe I'll surprise you guys. Who knows? Hello from Poland. Ralph. Sam, I know it's very hard making these overland videos, especially those scenes where you drive off and you have to go back and get your camera. Yeah, well, wait until you guys see the video that's going to be dropping this week. That was hard. We didn't even drive. I mean, I don't even know if the circuit that we did was more than 3 kilometers or even, if 3 kilometers. And it took us 4 or 5 hours. But it was so much fun. 9 p.m. awake. Just Mark. If I could Bluetooth you a cup of coffee, I would, buddy. Dacia Project, BMW M2. I'm really not a BMW fan anymore. I don't know. That's an awesome Audi. Yeah, that's the one. Hey, that's if I really had to, blow some money on a. Not that, guys, I don't have money to blow on sports cars. I've got too much overlanding equipment to acquire. Drop the kids off by 7, track day by 8. Rolf Rosema, sorry I'm late. This is despicable. Were you cooking again? Last night, and I'm gonna publicly embarrass you, Rolf. Last night, we're busy waiting to play some Call of Duty Black Ops or whatever the game is, Warzone. I don't know what it is. The Call of Duty, the one that everyone's playing right now. And we're busy waiting, and we're going, it's a Sunday evening, just want to play some games, shoot some people, do some things. Rolf's like, no, don't worry, guys, I'm going to be there now. 2 hours later did he arrive. So I've lost faith in Rolf now. Alan Ball, my dad had that. The Avante, that is it. Hey, cost a fortune in maintenance after the plan expired. Yeah, I'm sure. Chris Keane, hi from Cannock, UK. Do you like the Ford Ranger Wildtrak? I think the Ford Ranger Wildtrak is a fantastic vehicle. I just think it's Blaine's cup of tea. How's it from Tata Larry Santos? Have you done the Trans-Sky? I have not done the Trans-Sky, and it is big on my list. I really, really want to. Dossier Project, you really cannot fly a drone ever for the channel. I really cannot fly a drone ever for the channel as long as I'm making money from the channel. I could maybe make a demonetized video. I'd have to do some research. Archie Makua, guys, listen, a sports car, a Porsche 911, and everything else is a matter of affordability. Shots fired. Yeah. Freaky Fisser, we love 4x4 and mountain bike. All the way, buddy. I've named my 33-year-old 4Runner Turtle 1 because it's slow but reliable. Wait, do you have Turtle 2 as well? Or are you expecting Turtle 2 soon, Kevin? What about the RSQ8? Hideous. They should have just stopped with 6. Wait, yeah. The RSQ8 is the Lamborghini Urus, right? It's that one. I think the Lamborghini is perfectly fine. The Audi, nah. Adrian, talking of Botswana and elephants, any update on larger number of elephant deaths recently occurring? Sounds like a tragedy. Martin, I heard about that. Like, I don't know. Apparently, from what I heard, is that like every now and then there's some sort of like weird poisoning or something that just happens naturally. I know that there was an natural arsenic poison that happened a couple of years ago where like 187 elephants died. But I'm really not too sure, hey. We're just going to have to wait for the scientists to do their things. Vanek Forster says, thoughts on the Pajero short wheelbase. Love it. Do. If you can find one in good condition, just get it. Wildtrak is a Tupperware pickup. XLT all the way, Mr. Blaine. Hey? A Tupperware pickup. Hey? Okay. I see some in-house hatred going on there. I like it. Explains the drone versus monetary issue. Oh, it's the first time you're hearing about it. Essentially in South Africa, you can't fly a drone and earn income from it because then you're considered a commercial pilot without a license. So you need to have a commercial drone pilot license to be able to earn an income from flying a drone, even if you earn 1 cent. What is this here? Oh no, I've just closed everything by mistake. Yeah. You see, there we go. Mr. Rolf. Yeah, just one, no, where's it? There, this one's for Rolf being late. That one's for Rolf being late. Chris Gibb, can't we organize an overlanding convoy to Bots once the borders open? See how many people come together. I think what we could do, Chris, is say, I can post some coordinates and be like, here, this is where I am. Find me. I think that could be fun. But I cannot say, hey guys, I'm cordially inviting you, fellow roamers, to come with me to Botswana That's illegal. You can't lead. There's complicated things. You can't lead a tour group in Botswana unless you have you have certain permissions. You pay certain permits. You also need to, there's a lot of different things. I've learned very quickly from chatting to people who are very qualified in this stuff, like My Life in Africa, who actually do those type of tours, that you can't just take people along to do these things. it's quite a tricky situation. So if I ever did a trip like that, I would have to partner up with somebody like My Life in Africa, for example, to do a trip like that, where then he will host the trip and I will be part of it, if you know what I mean. Boom, 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 boom. So Cruiser saying, Martin, yes, it's very sad. What about Casey Neistat then? He's a millionaire from YouTube using a drone. So Dacia Project, I'm talking about specifically South African drone laws. I might be able to get away with flying a drone in countries like Namibia and Botswana, but a lot of them actually just follow whatever the South African laws are. So I just have to do a bit more research on it, but it's just not worth spending that much money for something that is nice to have. You definitely have to, so Axel says you definitely have to have a commercial remote pilot's license to be able to make money off of a drone. SACAA will have a fit. And it's really bad. And you know what happens? The guys in the drone community are really not, they don't like it if you fly without a license. They will report you, and the fines are huge. You can go to jail. So it's really not worth it. It's really not worth it. Please get in touch when you want to come through to our Wild Coast. Take care. Thanks, Larry. I will do. Richard Jones, hey, why are you selling the Jimny? Richard, buddy, you are like months behind. I think you need to go and do some backtracking and watch some old Rome videos, and just have a look and see there. Ronaldo Duncan, good evening all. Been here since the beginning. Wet hands from washing dishes. Well, glad to see you. I don't suppose your postnet arrived yet, hey Ronaldo. I hope we got your cell phone number right. But if not, just go and check. Because Ev Saunders did receive his little torch as well today. So maybe go check the postnet tomorrow. Who knows? Axel Cartwright says Adrian's tagalongs. No, it'll be I roam. That's why it's I roam. So you roam, I roam, I roam, they I roam. It's all everyone I roams. Rolf, I was cucking myself in the passenger seat over there. Oh gosh, where am I? No, what have I done? Oh, there we go. Guys, I forgot how to use a computer today. Guys, we've had so many viewers today. This is crazy. We've had like a solid 90 the whole time. Bhupendra Singh says, all right, buddy, it was so nice interacting with you. See you in the next live. Drop your Instagram ID. Would like to follow you there. Sure, let me get that for you. Instagrizzle. Instagrizzly Bears. Rome. Overlanding. Okay, and okay, let's have a look here. Mark Cooper, back to Jimny for maybe the last time. We are heading to gold panning country this weekend in Sofala, New South Wales, to shoot some video for some Aussie adventures with 8 river crossings. Mark, that sounds awesome, man. So guys, if you are hungry for that Jimny content, gotta get in touch with Mr. Mark Cooper. They're going to be doing some cool stuff out there in Australia. And Geordie Jimny is also going to be doing some awesome stuff on his Jimny up in the UK. So just because I'm not going to be making Jimny content doesn't mean there is not awesome Jimny content out there already. Frikkie Visser, think your Maxtrax Minis will look good on my Jimny? I think so too, buddy. You just got to convince the missus, that's all. Vanna will do social distancing. They will not notice us. Sean Simon. Dude, I need to duck. Got a call at 9. Awesome live chat. Catch you on the next one. Cheers, buddy. Well, we're going to be wrapping up now anyway. I can't believe that time's gone so fast. I hope to see a tug of war video soon. Future Hilux and Ranger. Also have to leave. Cheers, buddies. Also an insurance issue. No cover if used. Oh yeah, no cover if used without a license. Actually, Frikkie, that's a very good point. So that's a very valid point. Richard Jones, I found your channel 2 days ago. Awesome. Well, Richard, thank you so much for tuning into the live stream if you found the channel so soon. If you want to find out any other stuff, Rome related, you can head to the website. Let me find a link for you. You'd think I'd just have immediate access to all of my things. You know what's so funny is that Blaine is better at finding links to my own things than I am. This is my first time joining on a live. Well, welcome, bud. So, the auditor said all was in order. Michael Kansan, did you pick the car? No, I have not. Martinas J, hello Rome Overland, greetings from Lithuania. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, fellow friends, Overlanders, 4x4 people, lovely people, hashtag Team Adrians, and all of the lovely things. Guys, one last reminder. Okay, the live streams are moving to Patreon very shortly. Literally, this is probably one of the last live streams. I would say this and maybe one more, and the live stream fully moves over to Patreon. Okay, that means that these will no longer be publicly available to everyone. They will only be available to participate in through Patreon. You will always be able to listen to the podcast and things like that, but you will not be able to be part of the live stream unless you are a patron. Okay, guys, so I'm just reminding you, please do not be surprised when the live streams they seem to not just be happening. They are happening every Monday. So it's just going to be behind closed doors. Okay. So Dacia Project is asking, how much does the Patreon cost? Let me actually, you know what? You actually ask a very valid question there, because I get a lot of questions about this, and maybe this is a good opportunity to answer this right now. So essentially what happens is the way it is charged on Patreon is it's charged per creation, okay? I don't charge for every single thing I make. I only charge for, it's once a week is what I charge. One video per week is what I charge. It's for the Patreon one, it's $1.99. Okay, it's a cup of coffee. It's a cup of coffee. So that's kind of just how it's going to be working from now on. So essentially it's $1.99 per live stream if there's no actual main feed video that week. Otherwise, even if you donate $1.99 for the entire month, you still get access to all the live streams. So you can set a limit on how much you want to donate every month. It's completely up to you. Once you get in there, go and play around with Patreon, see how it works, and you guys will be able to kind of, see if this is something you want to do or not. Either way, the support from Patreon would be incredibly awesome. Right now, Patreon is making me more money than YouTube is. So I would rather focus on making content for my patrons and growing that connection with my patrons than making videos to make 100,000 views or 1 million views or whatever, because right now it's actually a lot more beneficial to service my patrons. So that's why it's like a very interesting kind of shift. Before, it used to be majority of money from YouTube, and I just try to make what's going to make the craziest views, what's going to get the craziest. Now we're in a different space. Now we're like, guys, let's sit, let's chat, let's talk. What do you want to see? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to... It's going to become a lot more kind of based around the community. And I think that's going to be really, really awesome. And that's what's going to make Rome Overlanding kind of stand out from the crowd. So people say, yeah, but there's so many channels with Hiluxes. I honestly only know of one channel that has a Hilux, but I mean, personality has something to do with, with it as well. And we get along well. And I'd like to keep seeing us get along well and enjoying this time together, because it's really fun. I've had a super busy day today, yet I'm still pumped to come and stand here for an hour and chat to all of you guys, because it really, it makes me feel really good to know that we've got such an awesome community. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are South African and you have not entered the Garmin competition on Instagram, head over to Instagram now. I'm going to play the video one last time.
Hey guys, it's Adrian Abrahams here. And you know that
stay tuned
I am
to Instagram
a big
over this week
of 4x4 and overlanding and being outdoors in general. I'm not afraid of getting out there, getting dirty, and enjoying my passion and doing what I love. And I want to encourage you guys to join in this campaign with Garmin SA and post a photo using the hashtag #DoWhatYouLove and hashtag Team Adrian. And I want you guys to root for Team Adrian, for overlanding, for 4x4ing, for everything that we love. And let's show them what we're made of. By using the hashtag #DoWhatYouLove and being part of hashtag Team Adrian, you're gonna stand a chance at winning one of Garmin's latest outdoor watches. This is something you do not want to miss out on, so please enter now.
Okay guys, thanks so much. Please, you gotta stay tuned. This the craziest YouTube video coming up, the craziest stuff coming up on Instagram. It's gonna be a really awesome send-off for the Jimny. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and I will see you all next week. Maybe with another car, maybe not. Let's see how it goes. Cheers guys.